With Dolby Vision, HDR10 and HLG HDR mixed with DTS:X audio support, full Android Smart TV with a huge selection of apps, Freeview Play, Chromecast built-in and Google Assistant, plus a sound system by Harman Kardon, and a price tag of just £400, where's the catch with this Sharp TV? Hello and welcome to another video on AV Forums. I'm Phil Hinton, the site editor, and I'm fully trained and qualified ISF and THX calibrator with 20 years of experience. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Sharp FN2 LCD TV. The Sharp 55FN2KA is an entry-level LED LCD Android TV aimed at the mass market segment, and it features a VA panel. The sound is by Harman Kardon, which supports DTS:X audio codec, and there's high dynamic range support for HDR10, HLG and Dolby Vision. As you would expect at this price point, the build quality and materials used are plastic but functional, and the marketing of the FN2 points to the use of Android TV, making this an entertainment hub for end users with access to apps and services, along with built-in Chromecast for using with wireless sources, and with Google Assistant voice control. It's all present and correct here. The Smart TV is simple and easy to use thanks to the Android user interface, and all the major apps are supported here, such as BBC iPlayer, Prime Video, Apple TV, YouTube, ITVX and lots more, including Disney+. For gaming, we also have a dedicated game mode with built-in ALLM functionality, and input lag measures a reasonable 10.4 milliseconds with 4K 60p signals. But as all the HDMI ports are HDMI 2.0, there's no support for 4K 120 or other HDMI 2.1 features. The TV is marketed as HDMI 2.1 because it does EARC and ALLM through the 2.0 ports, but there is no FRL support above 18 gigabits per second, so be aware of the misleading advertising here. The Sharp FN2KA is available in 43, 50, 55 and 65 inch screen sizes, and the 55 inch we're reviewing here retails for £400. It's unclear if all the screen sizes are the same type of panel, so we're unable to tell you if the picture quality will be the same across the various screen sizes. The look is contemporary, and Sharp describe it as a frameless design, which means it's almost bezel-less, and it sits on two plastic feet at either end of the panel. The body is reasonably deep with a plastic panel to the rear with various raised areas housing electronics, speakers and connections. The connections include 4 HDMI 2.0 ports that are 18 gigabits per second, so there's no support for HDMI 2.1 features such as 4K 120 or VRR. The remote is functional, but it's also a little bit plastic. We go into the picture quality measurements in detail within the written review on avforums.com, so head over to read all the details on the out-of-the-box and calibrated results there. We were impressed with the grayscale and colour accuracy out of the box in the movie picture preset, and I've done some settings videos which you can also find on our YouTube channel. HDR, as you would expect, is not as bright at this end of the market, and the FN2 manages a peak brightness of 380 nits. And it also follows the standards in terms of ST2084 and has a soft roll-off to try and preserve some of the peak highlight details. Dolby Vision works really well at this price point and with this type of TV, as the dynamic metadata helps match the HDR to what the set is capable of showing. Used in anything other than a brightly lit room, and you will notice the panel clouding and weak black levels, along with dirty screen effect, and when viewed off axis by 30 degrees or more, the gamma and colours do wash out. Video processing is also average on the FN2, with some junk pixels and edge enhancement visible with upscaled content to the 4K resolution of the panel. We also noticed 24 frames per second judder and 50 Hz frame skipping with fast edits on broadcast material, with some slight trailing also seen on fast moving objects. Most of these negative traits are down to the technical constraints of LED LCD TVs and the video processing capabilities at this level of the market. However, used as a second room TV in a brightly lit living room, most of these negatives are mitigated, so they are hardly noticeable. In such surroundings, the Sharp FN2 provides a decent performance with good colour accuracy and lifelike skin tones that add a natural palette to the image. Blacks also look a little bit crushed but decent, with a nice pop to the image thanks to very good gamma performance. HDR images are also balanced, if not the brightest on the market or the most dynamic that we've seen. However, for £400, the Sharp FN2 offers good value for money and is a TV that will work perfectly well as a second room set with decent picture quality in a brightly lit room. The Android TV Smart System has everything you need to access most of the major apps, along with support on the TV for Dolby Vision, HLG Hybrid Log Gamma and HDR10. Plus, there is DTS:X audio support, which is not seen on many TVs out there at the moment, as well as a sound system by Harman Kardon, and that's all wrapped up in a well-designed plastic body. There are a few niggles, given that this is an LCD TV, but at the same time, at this level of the market, it matches much of the competition out there, and it does everything that you would expect at the price point. It's certainly worthy of consideration if you're looking for something at this price point for non-critical viewing. If you've enjoyed this review and you want to see more TV reviews from AV Forums, then please do like this video and consider subscribing to the channel. I'm Phil Hinton, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.